G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel again. So following on from last time, fertilizer. First load on. So this stuff is basically fossilised bird shit and sulfuric acid. Well, they use sulfuric acid to break it down. A little bit of sulfur left in there, I'm guessing, from that process, I don't know. But pretty easy to use stuff, but it's been sitting in the bin now for 3-4 months. And there we go. There's a bit of this stuff in there. Bit of that. So hopefully they'll be able to break that down, but we'll see how we go. So we had a bit of a mishap yesterday. Put the first load, and those lumps that I showed you, yeah, they caused a little bit of a problem. So it's a bit of a late start this morning. We're just about at the end of like 9 months of renovation in 2 houses, and we are so looking forward to it. So the plumber turn up, they're going to switch us over from a heater tank to a pressure system, which is awesome. A few other issues, the water tanks are pretty dirty inside here in the wool shed, so got to get that sorted out. Someone's coming tomorrow to empty them, clean them out, and then we've got more water turning up, because that's a real shame, because the tanks are full and we're in a drought. Well, yeah, we are. We're in a drought now, pretty much. But yeah, we're gonna have to buy more water and to fill them back up. The water that's in them is not suitable to drink. They've been filled up out of creeks and stuff over the years when we've run out, and it's just not. We've switched houses. It's not up to standards, so we can't drink it. We're living off bottled water, and I hate plastic. But anyway, got that sorted this morning, which is great because the dew's burnt off, because we're going to go put this fertilizer on paddocks where there's livestock, and you don't want any moisture on the grass when that's happening. You want it to hit dry leaf, and then it sort of rattles off and goes down, and it doesn't stick to it. So yeah, we'll go get into it. know I've gone over this before, but I just thought I'd better touch a wee bit on why we use fertilizer. So most of the fertilizer we use in this farm is superphosphate, and it's got a product called sulfur gain in it too. We live in quite a wet area, and the sulfur does tend to move down through the soil profile and become less plant available. Phosphorus is pretty good, it binds the soil pretty well, so we don't have a lot of issue with losses with that. But that said, it's our most exported nutrient. We're sending lambs off the farm all the time, and cattle and wool and ewes and everything else, and every time we send them off they're taking nutrients away with them, so we've got to replace those, and that's the key to why we're doing it. Sometimes you'll see us putting a wee bit of urea on, but of nitrogen, that tends to be to fill a hole. That's not a regular thing, that's not feeding the soil, that's a growth booster for the grass, and that is just to fill a hole. For example, at the moment we're pretty much in a drought, and we've had a little bit of rain, not much, and next time we get rain coming, I'm going to go and put another 5 tonne on, because we're going to need it. It's far better to put a little bit of nitrogen on than it is to go and have hungry sheep that are in light condition going into winter, because winters down here, they really suck. They're wet, they're long, they're cold, the grass doesn't grow. That's the biggest thing, we don't grow grass in winter, so we've got to carry enough in. But yeah, that's sort of why we're using it. We'll also use a lot of lime. That balances out the pH just from the urine and the feces that go on the soil. It's going to make it a bit more acidic. And fertilizer is acidic, so it has to have a marginal effect there, but mainly from urine. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed that, and we will see you next time.